morning, guys. Today we're doing a what I eat in a day video. It's currently 9:04. It is 9:04. I woke up this morning, had a black cup of coffee, had some water, I worked out. It's a very gloomy day today, and I was hoping to go on a walk early today, but I think I'm gonna save it for a little bit later when it gets a little bit more sunny. But anyways, I made myself a latte, and you guys, I found one of the best, I think, sweeteners ever. It's the LeConte like sweetener drops, but with monk fruit. It is in the flavor vanilla, which is so good. It's my favorite kind of coffee. Anytime that I used to go to like Starbucks or any coffee shop, I would always get a vanilla latte or like a cappuccino or something, and it's always the best. But all of the vanilla sweeteners nowadays are so bad. Like, they have too many bad things in them. But this one's good. So anyways, I made that. I'm gonna drink that, and I will meet you for breakfast in a few hours. Okay, so I started on breakfast because I forgot that I was filming my food for the day. So here I have egg whites and some Cajun seasoning, and then I put like a handful of like greens, just because I typically have a salad for lunch, but today I'm not having one, so I figured I'd just toss these in here. They're like not wilting as good as I want them to. Oh, there they go, they're wilting now. So I'm having that. I'm also having some avocado toast. It's in the air fryer. I'm using sourdough from Whole Foods. And then I'm going to be putting some kimchi on it, avocado, and then I've got some tomatoes, some cucumbers that I'm gonna add, some of my favorite little peppers, and then just some berries on the side. And I think that's it. So just gonna cook this up. I also have for dinner, I'm going to be making tocaya bowls, so I put flank steak in the crock pot, and then I put a little bit of minced garlic and the taco seasoning. So that will be ready for us for dinner tonight. So here are the eggs. Like I mentioned, I put Cajun seasoning in them. I'm literally on a Cajun everything kick lately, so I put that. I put some salt, and I'm also going to put some habanero hot sauce. I am tracking my calories, which is why I'm having egg whites, and yeah, I'm just tracking, so that's why I'm having such a healthy breakfast of spinach and egg whites. Sir, my head is always in the game. Alright, so here's breakfast. I've got my avocado toast, kimchi, the little peppers. I've got cucumbers, tomatoes, my egg whites with spinach, and then berries. They look so good. I'm going to be adding my delicious favorite hot sauce onto literally everything, and we should be good to go. I think that's okay. Okay, so it is 1:30. We went on a long walk after breakfast and just been sitting and working this entire time. I've been having water, and I'm craving like a nice, warm, delicious cup of coffee. But if I have that, it's gonna stump my appetite, and I need to have lunch. So I'm gonna make lunch, and then for dessert, I'll have my delicious cup of coffee. I only have one espresso pod left because I ordered more, but it has not come yet, so hopefully they come soon. But anyways, I'm gonna have a pretty simple lunch, just chicken and asparagus. I buy the chicken from Whole Foods, and it's already made. but I like to roast it on the pan to make it nice, crispy, and warm. and I'm going to air fry some asparagus. So that'll be lunch. Gonna be perfectly crispy. I'm excited. So I got this muffin mix from Lecanto a few days ago. I was like on the hunt for local sweets. Typically I like to bake everything myself. I'm super into it. Love making my own banana bread, brownies, whatever. But I haven't had the time lately, so I think I'm gonna try to make this. The macros are super good. It's 35 calories per a serving, 11 carbs, 2 fat, and 1 protein for a muffin. And all you need is eggs, water, and coconut oil. I think I'm gonna try to make it. We'll see. Maybe it'll taste good. I need something with my coffee, so might as well. I'm gonna make these muffins.
Right now?
Yep. My lunch is done. The muffins are in the oven. I'm like not gonna have my hopes up too high because you never know with muffins. You just never know. Also, it didn't make 12. I made less than that. I think I made like 8. I think like some of my scoops were a little too big, but it's fine. They'll be ready in 10 minutes. I have my lunch, which is not aesthetic whatsoever, but it's gonna taste so good. It's just the Cajun asparagus and chicken with a lot of ketchup. Here we are, the glory of tracking your calories. This is the ketchup that I use. It's actually really good. I honestly think that the Trader Joe's is has the best ketchup ever, but I got this one from Vaughn's and it's spicy from Primal Kitchen. It's super, super good. Highly recommend if you're a ketchup head. But anyways, I'm gonna eat this and then I will see you for my coffee. I forgot to show you, I'm also having Zevia, my favorite drink ever. Dr. Zevia and the decaf cola are both my favorite. Highly recommend trying them out. They're so good. Alright, so this is what they're looking like. I tried to kind of broil the tops of them just because they're so white, but they're definitely cooked through. We tried one and it's good. Actually, like, wow. But I think it needs honey. Okay, so like I said, muffins are good, but I am gonna try it with some honey. And I made the same exact latte that I had this morning. It's so, so good. Favorite. For a low-calorie dessert, this is perfect. Okay, so definitely give it, I think I give it a 10 out of 10 because it's actually like really good for the ingredients and the macros. So that's that. I'm gonna finish eating that, drink my coffee, and I'll see you for dinner. Spot is so cute. We got croissants. All right, so as you can see, I'm kind of shredding the flank steak for our dinner tonight. This could be done a lot faster, but I wanted to show you, and it's looking really good. It's definitely like really tender because I can like literally pull it, well, kind of, but it smells so good, and I think our dinner is going to be bomb. I'm so excited. So it is dinner time, almost. It's 5:30 and Mihai is not home yet, but I'm gonna start getting everything ready. The beef has been slow cooking this entire time, all day. I've been adding broth like every now and then just because I don't want it to be dry. I like my chicken dry, but I do not like my beef dry. So I've just been adding vegetable broth to it. I'm going to toss in a ghost pepper. Now, hold on. I got these from Trader Joe's, and Mihai was like, I'll give you $1,000 if you can eat one of those. And I was like, done, deal. I haven't tried them yet, but it says one of the world's hottest peppers. And I don't know, Trader Joe's has like ghost pepper chips and they're not that spicy, so who knows. I'm thinking I'm just gonna toss it in there. I'm just gonna chop it, I think, and I'll toss it in there. And I'm gonna chop up some onion, some bell pepper, some chile pepper, and I'm gonna slice it up, saute it in some taco seasoning, and we're gonna have a bomb little homemade tocaya bowl. I just drizzled a little bit of olive oil on there, and I'm going to be using this seasoning. This is the best, absolute best seasoning ever, especially for any taco bowl, tocaya bowl, whatever you're making. This is the best. I always have some from Trader Joe's. So I'm gonna add all of my veggies. Here are the veggies. I've got bell pepper, the chili, and onion. Seems like a lot, but it's gonna all simmer down. And sometimes I wait before adding in the seasoning, sometimes I just go for it. There's not that much in this one, so I'm gonna open up a new one. I'm very generous with my seasonings. Okay, so that's that. I'm also gonna add some of this vegetable broth to help it simmer. And honestly just gonna let it sit. So I have everything ready. I used this jasmine rice from Trader Joe's as our base. This is literally the best rice I've like, I don't know what it is. It's literally the best. And it takes just 3 minutes in the microwave and you're done. So I'm just gonna plate everything and I will show you the final outcome. Alright, so this is what it's looking like. Mihai's is literally overflowing, and then here's mine. And I'm gonna add a little bit of this salsa. Hopefully it's delicious, and it'll be good. Yum. So dinner is all done. I'm going to make some tea. I'm gonna make us both chamomile tea, and I'm going to have one last meal before I end all of my food for the night. Lately I've been finishing my food around 6 to 7 so that I could get like a good long fast in. So yeah, so it's almost 7, so I'm going to make tea, and I'm going to show you what I eat or have for my dessert. I've been having this every single night for the last 2 weeks now. By the way, we're watching American Horror Story all over again. It's so good. If you haven't seen American Horror Story, please, I beg you to watch it. It's the best show ever. Anyways, so Trader Joe's came out with these new bars. You guys, they are phenomenal. They're not like the Trader Joe's brand, they're a different brand, but they are literally like mind-blowing. I keep them in the fridge, that way it tastes like I'm eating a candy bar. It's so good. Literally like a Milky Way. It's so good. They have this one, cookies and cream. They also have a cashew one, and that one is literally the epitome of a Milky Way. It's so good. But I had this one last night and it tasted like cookie dough, literally like cookie dough, and I kind of regret not buying more of this flavor because it's so good. So anyways, I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna have chamomile, and then I'm going to end my night with this digestive enzyme right here. As you guys know, I'm all about the gut, making sure everything is functioning well. I'm trying to heal my gut. I'm trying to improve my digestion, so I've been trying to incorporate supplements that can help that. So yeah, I'm gonna have this at night or right before, right after I finish all of my stuff. So I'm gonna try this. I don't feel like I ate a very heavy meal today because obviously I'm tracking my calories, so I'm eating in a caloric deficit. I'm eating significantly less than I used to eat, or I guess not significantly, but definitely less. However, I have been having way more protein than I used to, and for I would say like maybe 2 months now, I've been having fish for dinner basically every day, or every other day, and tonight was the first night that I've had beef in like a really long time, I feel. So I feel pretty heavy after it for valid reasons. Fish is just so much lighter and it feels so much better on my body, and when I took that 23andMe test, I did get more stats from what's her name? Dr. Rhonda St. Patrick. Like, she has a portal where you plug all of your data in and it tells you like which diet is best for you and all of that stuff, and mine did say that the Mediterranean diet is better, so like seafood, things like that. So that's why I've started to have more seafood in my diet as opposed to like beef and things like that. So it's interesting now, like having beef after not having it for so long and feeling the way that my body's feeling right now. Like, I don't feel bad, but I definitely don't feel as light as I usually do after having like fish or something. But I've also been having chicken for lunch for the last not weekend, but the last two weeks, so no weekends included in both of those. So my protein intake has significantly increased because protein is the only thing that keeps me full, and if I'm dieting, I want to make sure that I'm having foods that will keep me full, which is why I stick to a high protein diet, but at the same time more Mediterranean and seafoody, I guess you could say. So we only had 1 packet of beef for the week, or like 1 thing of flank steak. I have 2 packets of ground beef in the fridge, but I honestly don't think that I'll eat them. I think I'll leave them for Mihai because I just don't feel that great. So I'm gonna stick to fish and chicken. Chicken makes me feel fine. And yeah, and I feel like the longer you eat something, the more your body just gets accustomed to it, and the more inclined you are to eat it because you know that it makes you feel good. I don't know if that makes sense. I've been rambling at this point. Anyways, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos. If you're interested in more videos that are like me counting calories or macros or talking about that kind of stuff, leave me a comment down below. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.